Just override John's voice?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought they were like annoying, but then she gave me
I thought they were annoying, but that was like just normal baseball annoying. I didn't know any of that. That's crazy.
What time are they calling
What?
the seniors out? Like right now?
Yeah. Are you going out there?
No, his mom isn't here.
Is there a card in the laptop?
Maybe you should go out there.
Yeah, can you call it?
Well, he's doing it, but like, you could just walk out. They're not really looking at who's going out.
Sorry, I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, today the Stockton men's lacrosse team will recognize 10 players who are taking part in Senior Day. All 10 operators have been on the team for at least 3 seasons. Dallas Spear, 10 seniors. Long stick from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 0, Brendan Scanlon. Brendan played 48 career games with 98 ground balls, 46 ball turnovers, 5 goals and 5 assists. He was a 2023 USA Lacrosse Magazine preseason All-American honorable mention, and 2022 CSAC first team selection. Midfielder from Lexington, number 5, Sean Patrick. Sean played 59 games, 59 goals and 30 assists with 89 points, plus 36 ground balls. He was a 2022 CSAC honorable mention selection. He scored a career high 5 goals against Bear Washington on April 9, 2022. Attack from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, number 7, Dante Foley. Dante played 70 games, totaled 191 goals, 155 assists, for 346 points. This year he was named preseason All-American by USA Lacrosse Magazine. Inside Lacrosse and USILA. Dante was also a 2022 USILA second team All-American and CSAC Player of the Year, as well as 2019 CSAC Rookie of the Year and a 3-time CSAC All-Conference. He holds school record for assists, points, in a season, plus career assists, and he's 20th in the NCAA Division III history in points. Attack from the team number 14, Ryan Anderson. Ryan played 35 games for 13 goals, 41 assists for 54 points, plus 21 ground balls and 11 goal turnovers. He scored a career high 4 points a game twice this season. Midfielder from Lansdale, Pennsylvania, number 18, Stanley Colomego. Stanley played 32 career games, 21 goals and 5 assists for 26 points, plus 7 ground balls and 4 goal turnovers. He scored a career high 4 goals a game twice last season. Midfielder from Mickelton, number 19, Jake Wolf. Jake played 21 career games, 8 goals and 3 assists for 11 points, along with 6 ground balls and 3 goal turnovers. He scored a career high 3 points with 2 goals and 1 assist versus Rosenbaum on May 3rd, 2022.
You started almost crying because the guy got pulled off the mound yesterday. Barely. I'm so annoyed.
Three times.
I have to hold it slanted just to reach them.
Goalkeeper from Montville, 35, Eric Lindstad. 37 career games for 24 wins, 261 saves, and a 466 save percentage. He also has an 11.18 goals against average in 1,605 minutes. He's a 2021 CSAC second team, 2022 CSAC honorable mention selection. Midfielder from Robbinsville, number 37, Hunter Swallow. Hunter played 25 career games with 15 ground balls, 5 goal turnovers, 1 goal and 1 assist. He grabbed a career high 3 ground balls in a game twice last season. Wahlers. Brandon played 31 career games, recorded 16 rebound balls and 10 call turnovers. He has registered a career high 2 call turnovers in a game 3 times. Once again, congratulations and best wishes for Brendan Scanlon, Sean Haddock, Dante Foley, Ryan Anderson, Stanley Paulino, Chet Wolf, Grant Hargis, Hunter Carlo, and Brandon Wahlers.
Record time.
Especially from men.
I think everybody's like, all right, let's get this show over.
Me? Yeah, that's what I just read.
Welcome everyone inside this Division III lacrosse matchup between the 11-4 Stockton Ospreys and the 6-7 Arcadia Knights. My name is Eric Bretz, and as always I am accompanied by my broadcast partner Frank D'Antonio. It's Stockton's Senior Day as we celebrated 10 graduating members of the Stockton squad. For them, they had a tough loss in their conference to their conference opponent CNU last Saturday, but was able to pull out a nail-biting win against Montclair State University on Wednesday, 16-15. Junior attackman Regan Capizzoli led the way with 4 goals and 1 assist for 5 points, while junior midfielder Brendan McHale had a nice day with a hat trick. Junior goaltender Colin Bernstein had 19 saves, which is 1 away from tying his career high, which he set earlier this season against Maritime. Junior Fogo Tyler Horvath had a tough day at the face-off X and going 13-34, but he's looking to bounce back in a big way here today against Arcadia. For them, they started their season 1-6, but since that, they've turned it around, going 5-1 in the MAC Freedom Conference, putting them in the number 2 spot behind 13th-ranked Stevens. They had a great night on Wednesday, beating Delaware Valley 22-7, where they had 45 shots on goal. Senior attackman Brian Albertson and junior midfielder Billy Burton matched each other with 6 points. Albertson tallied 3 goals and 3 assists, while Burton finished with 2 goals and 4 assists. They also had some big help from graduate attackman Justin Cicchini with 5 goals. And their 2 Fogos had a nice night. Sophomore AJ Dominguez went 10 of 16, and senior Brett Shasha went 13 of 15. They're going to need a big day from their freshman goaltender Nathaniel Hudgens, who tallied just 5 saves, but of course he didn't see many shots. But he's going to need to have a big day against this high-powered Stockton offense. Frank, what's going to be the deciding factor here today?
The deciding factor here today is going to be if Stockton can have that high-powered offense like we know they can. Obviously at home, coming off that tough loss against CNU, but still averaging just over 17 goals a game at home, and also try to pick apart the defense like they always can.
So we're ready to go. It's Tyler Horvath and Brett Shasha to take the first face-off. Horvath wins it cleanly behind to himself, and the Ospreys will get on offense first. Dante Poli back after missing a few games with an injury. Glad to see he's back out there for his senior day.
Yeah.
Accompanied by another senior, Ryan Anderson, on the midfield unit. Here's Anderson that'll take a run at his guy now. Heading back upfield. Second on the team in assists is Anderson. He's been really good at creating opportunities for his teammates.
Yeah.
Got about 40 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hayden Smallwood. Going to take a run at his short stick defender. Pass upfield to Swedlin. Swedlin shot low. Nice save by the freshman Nathaniel Hudgens. Good start. If you're a Arcadia fan, you like seeing a save, especially against a player like Luke Swedlin.
Yeah. One of the team leaders.
Bad pass. It's going to be a loose ball now. It's picked up by Arcadia. Nice ground ball work by Daniel Garber.
Yep.
He sends it in the middle of the field to no man's land, and Smallwood comes away with it. It's going to be a break now. Smallwood taking on his guy. Shot. Nice save by Hudgens. That was a 4-on-3 break. You might like to see him pass out of that.
Yeah.
Find an open man, but it was definitely a shot that he's capable of scoring.
Yeah. As you see, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a physical game.
Yeah, of
starting
course.
off early here.
Dalton Moyer now gets that one checked away by the senior Liam Wharton. And that one's going to go out of bounds off another senior, Brendan Scanlon. And what we talked about in the pregame was how young this Arcadia team is compared to Stockton.
Yeah. A lot of freshmen and sophomores starting and holding down the fort for Arcadia. A lot more juniors and seniors on the Stockton end of things.
Yeah, and this freshman goaltender, Hudgens, already having 2 saves, which is a nice start for him as we're getting a legal pick, which will go back to the Ospreys. It's going to be senior Grant Pargas picking it up. Pargas looking to outrun his defenders. Gets it checked away, but it'll stay right with him. There's a takeaway check right there from Brian Albertson. Now Ethan Faught will check in on the midfield line, junior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey. He'll be accompanied by Robbie O'Brien and Daniel Morez. Here's Poli. Pass to Swedlin. Swedlin got hit from behind, never saw the defender, and Hudgens takes that one out of the air. So a really nice start for this Arcadia defense.
if you can get a hit like that on Swedlin when he's about to take a shot that might go in, that's something you got to hang your head on.
Yeah, really nice work as Alex Herka able to get it to his attackman. It's number 2, Billy Burton. I mentioned he had 2 goals and 4 assists in their win against Delaware Valley. He'll send that up top. Finds Garber. Now Garber sends it over. This will be Kyle McLaughlin. He's going to work against the freshman defender, Dan Highland. Now coming in from the box is Hajek. Hajek will take a shot. That one goes just over the goal. Starting goaltender for Stockton today is Colin Bernstein, the junior out of Warrington, Pennsylvania. Now it's Burton inside, getting a few checks. Ball's loose. A host of Ospreys around, and it gets kicked out to Wharton. Nice ground ball by Liam Wharton right there.
Both teams playing very physical and tough defense just over 4 minutes in.
I'm sure that'll be happening all game long. Here's Capozzoli. He'll send it to Poli at X. Poli defended by Tyler Ravenel, the senior out of Montville, New Jersey. Now here's Robbie O'Brien. Finds Fought. Now here's Amores on the near side. He had a goal against Montclair in their win. That one gets away from him. Hudgens out of the crease. And it's sent right to the defender. This is Brian Seaman. Or excuse me. That's Maxwell Henry. Maxwell Henry getting egged on by these Arcadia fans to shoot that one, but he'll slow it up and they'll set up in their offense.
Yeah.
Here's Hajek. Hajek will take another shot. That one low and away, but just outside. Arcadia going to try to catch Stockton sleeping a little bit, but they're able to recover defensively.
Yeah. Risky play by Hudgens to come out of the crease with all the attack and offense down there with him.
Yeah, he was lucky Henry was right there, as it's a caused turnover by Brendan Scanlon. Now Capozzoli's got it. An uneven break, so they'll slow it down. Here's Poli now. Really crafty attackman is Dante Poli. They've missed him in these past few games. Definitely would have liked him for the Montclair game.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he would have liked to have been out there as well. Here's Brendan McHale, finds Smallwood up top. Back to McHale. They'll work it around with about 50 seconds on the shot clock. Pass in front to Swedlin, that's knocked down. Nice work by Lorenzo Marin. So they clearly have an emphasis on defending Swedlin in the middle, which if you want to pull out this win against Stockton, you're going to have to slow him down, of course.
Yeah, you have to slow him down. Slow down really the whole offense and make something that they are not expecting, and as of right now, they are.
Yeah, and they're playing good defense against Swedlin and honestly the rest of the Osprey crew, so we'll see what comes of it.
Yeah.
Here's number 44, Demzik, excuse me. Here's Burton at X. He'll work against Jared Long. Quick attackman, but Bernstein gets a piece of that. They'll reset the shot clock to 60. And there'll be a Demzik from X working against Highland. Gets it up to Burton. Now Kyle Feltman from the top. He'll work against Grant Pargas, short stick defender. Now on the near side for Brian Albertson. Working against Liam Wharton, gets in front, but a nice save once again by Bernstein.
Yeah. Goaltending and defense seems to be the name of the game early on here.
Well, maybe Bernstein didn't get a piece of that. The shot clock wasn't reset. So maybe he just missed the goal there. It looked like he did, but either way. Here's Feltman. Gets it up. Here's Patrick Cullen. Cullen loses his footing against the freshman Jablonski. Jablonski able to pick it up. And he's going the other way. Jablonski loves that one-handed power cradle. Crossfield pass to McSorley, doesn't go, and it's going to be a caused turnover. Maybe unforced.
No.
So it'll be Billy Burton to pick it up on this near side alley. And they'll have a fresh 80 on the shot clock.
very much back and forth here. No one team is controlling all of the possessions thus far.
You have Arcadia being very assertive. We know how dynamic Stockton's team is. They've definitely would like a little help defensively because they do have to put up a good amount of goals on some teams just to pull out a win. But so far their defense has held up. Here's Feltman. The spin dodge. Takes a shot, that one over the crossbar. 45 on the shot clock. Ademzik will pick it up from X. Once again, he'll work against the freshman Highland. Albertson gets hit in the head. That's going to be a flag. He'll take a shot. That one's going to go wide as he got a body laid on him by Dan Highland. But it's going to be Liam Wharton trotting to the penalty box. And we'll see the first man-up opportunity for Arcadia here today.
They're 22 for 80 in man-up opportunities, Arcadia, this season.
And it looks like they're going to have Billy Burton out there accompanied by Brian Albertson. And it's going to be Chinichi. It's going to be Ademzik. Jonathan Oberholzer will also check in, along with Kyle McLaughlin. So that's the man-up unit for Arcadia. Scanlon with a check. Ball gets loose, but Ademzik able to recover. Now sends it to X. Here's Burton on the near side. 40 seconds left in the penalty. McLaughlin from X finds Ademzik. Shot comes, and that stings the top left corner. That's number 25, Jonathan Oberholzer. The freshman out of Reading, Pennsylvania, gets Arcadia on the board first for the first goal here today. It's 1-0.
Oberholzer netting his 7th goal of the season, right on the upper 90, right over Bernstein's net.
And it was a long possession for Stockton's defense.
Yeah.
As Arcadia was really doing a good job controlling the ball there.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes of this face-off against, it's going to be Horvath and Shasha. Horvath won the first one and wins it the exact same way the second time. Number 3, Nick Grande, checking into the game for the first time. He had a goal against Montclair. The sophomore out of Hunterton, New Jersey. He'll be accompanied by Ethan Fott and Robbie O'Brien on the midfield line. Here's O'Brien now. Just about 6 minutes left here in this first quarter. It's 1-0 Arcadia. Here's Fott. He'll take a shot. Nice save by Hudgens. Looked like Capozzoli was going to be there for the second opportunity. But the whistle's going to go in favor of Arcadia. And they're back looking to clear. They went 10 of 12 on their clears against Del Val on Wednesday. And so far they're 2 of 2. Or maybe 4 of 4, I should say. Oh. Dylan Garber checking in on that midfield unit. Accompanied by Kyle McLaughlin. And Herka's still out there, but he'll sub out. Checking in for him is going to be Landon Hayjack.
Yeah. Seems that now that Arcadia is up 1-0, they're starting to take a little more time on their possessions.
Yeah, you get a little more confidence, especially.
Yeah. It's very back and forth before that goal now. Very much slowed down.
Hayjack not shy to pull any shot. It's his third one already. All of them have missed the cage. Billy Burton was there to back it up for Arcadia. I see Garber. Finds Albertson. Albertson working against Liam Wharton, and he gets one to go. Brian Albertson makes it 2-0 Arcadia. Stockton senior day at home. Yeah. They're going to have to figure some things out quickly.
Yeah. Albertson netting his 29th and team leading, second on the team goal this season.
And the senior out of Rockville Center, New York, gets his first of the day. And once again, it'll be Shasha and Horvath. Brett Shasha, the senior out of Staten Island, New York. Tyler Horvath, the junior out of Chalfont, Pennsylvania. Nice wing play there by number 15, Cameron Mang, junior out of Crownsville, Maryland. but it's turned over. Stockton gets it right back. Horvath was able to stay on the field and grab that one.
Stockton looking to go on a fast offense here, get those goals back.
Yeah, they've had a few chances early, but it's been some really nice goaltending work from Nathaniel Hudgens, the freshman out of Easton, Pennsylvania. So it'll be McHale, Brendan McHale here. Transferred from Wagner 2 years ago. He's done really nice work with the Ospreys. Getting in the middle of the field, he'll take a shot. That one goes wide, and it's backed up by Poli. 47 on the shot clock. Ravenel defending Poli. Looks like they might try to work a little two-man game with McHale at X. And they'll do just that. Nice job by Poli creating space behind the back pass to Swedlin, but he gets stuffed on the doorstep.
Arcadia clearly went into this game looking at the film and seeing where they needed to be, and they are everywhere right now on defense. And
Nathaniel Hudgens has to have all the confidence in the world. Not many guys are able to stop Swedlin on the doorstep like that, but he was able to. And a really nice clear by Arcadia. That's Daniel Garber as he took a few hits, the freshman out of Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania. So Garber will have it, and it looks like he'll invert to X. Finds Burton. Maybe they're working a little two-man game now. Here's Burton working against a short stick Smallwood. Shot comes. Bernstein with a nice save. Quick outlet to Hargis was low. Now it's loose. He's got a few Knights on him, and a beautiful check by Albertson. Jarring that one loose.
Yeah.
Burton will have it now, looking for any cutters, but none come, so he'll slow it down with about 70 still to work with.
Hargis didn't know where the ball had went. He was looking around.
Yeah, it was a weird hop. There's a low pass from Bernstein. It's unfortunate as the Arcadia Knights make them pay again. That's Daniel Garber. As I mentioned, the freshman out of Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania, gets Arcadia up 3-0.
Dylan Garber netting his 9th goal of the season. First of the day.
And we've seen this happen to the Ospreys. They were down 7-0 at Kane earlier in the season, and they were able to come back in that third quarter in a massive way with over 10 goals.
Yeah.
So no way you're gonna be counting them out right now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not where they'd like to be on their senior day.
Not at all.
Tough face-off by Horvath. Nice wing play by O'Brien. Now here's Jablonski, and there's a break coming. Crossfield pass to Poli, one-handed snag. Pass in front to Swedlin. Swedlin looking to create, but it looks like he'll just slow it down. As it was Maxwell Henry, the junior out of Ewing, New Jersey, slowing him down. Here's O'Brien working from the far alley. Little flip pass up to Faught. He never really saw it. Amora is able to pick it up. There's a lot of sloppy play from the Ospreys early, It looks like. They got to figure it out, and I'm sure they will. Here's Faught. Poli now working. Finds Capozzoli at X. Capozzoli's got the short stick on him. That's Dalton Moyer. Pass in front to Swedlin. Couldn't handle it. It was low. Loose ball now. It's going to be picked up by Arcadia. That's Lorenzo Murrin.
Yeah. Arcadia doing everything they need to do, and the one thing they're preventing Stockton from doing, which we know they're good at, is second chance points.
Yeah. And it's definitely worth noting the amount of starters that are out for Stockton today. Sean Haddock is out with an injury. Same with Stan Colamago. Matt Gibson, starting defender, he's not playing. Starting D-Midi, Stephen Woolery's not playing. And starting D-Midi as well is Noam Levy-Smith. A lot of those guys play a key role for Stockton, and they're without him today.
Yeah.
Wondering if that's part of the problems here early.
Just over 30 seconds between shot and game clock.
Here's Burton trying to turn the corner. Nice work by Jared Long, cutting it off there. Albertson gets it right back to Burton. Now to X. This is Tristan Johnson trying to pass it in the crease. Was looking for Justin Chinichi. One's going to go over midfield. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say over and back. They're going to give it to Stockton. Referee on the near side disagrees. I'm not too sure what happened there. It looked like he was going to disagree, but Pulley will start with it. 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Stockton down 3-0. Here's O'Brien in front. Shot. Nice save by Hudgens. Hudgens out of his goal crease now. It's a scram in front. 25 seconds to work with. They got to move quickly if they're trying to make this a 4-0 first quarter. Herka's got it. Ryan Anderson defending him. 15 now. Finds Burton. Now gets it up top. This is Borum. And just couldn't connect with the cutting Billy Burton.
1.5 on the game clock.
And it's just going to be a send down the field, I would think. So first quarter, all Arcadia as they're up 3-0. A goal by Dylan Garber, a goal by Brian Albertson, and another goal by Jonathan Oberholzer puts them up 3-0 after one. So we'll be right back after this. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back for the second quarter action between Stockton and Arcadia. It's 3-0 Arcadia right now, and Frank, what do you think is the driving force for their big lead early? I shouldn't say big lead, but their lead early.
Yeah, the lead early. All about the goalies. Hudgens, 5 saves on only 6 shots. The other thing coming from that is the lockdown defense that Arcadia has been playing on all of the offensive players, even Luke Swedlin. So that's something that they're going to want to continue if they want to keep this lead going.
Tyler Horvath, 3 of 4 in that first quarter against Shasha. Shasha comes out here in the second with a nice start as he wins it. And here's Owen Tafe. And Arcadia will set up an offense first. Kyle McLaughlin out there, along with Landon Hajak. And subbing in late is number 9, Dylan Garber, with already a goal. McLaughlin sends it to X for Burton. They'll work the two-man game now. Good defense there by Stockton, able to switch and then get right back to their guy, but they'll work it again. Now Burton hands it off to McLaughlin. He'll work against the short stick defender, Highland. Hard check from Jared Long, and that's going to draw a penalty 9 times out of 10. Crossfield pass gets intercepted by Connor Jablonski. It looks like he was kind of baiting him into that. Either way, it's going to be a man-up opportunity once again for Arcadia. They're 1 of 1 already today.
Yeah.
And that was Jonathan Oberholzer who scored that one, and he'll come out with a Demzik as well. Chinichi, Albertson, Burton, and at X, it will be Kyle McLaughlin. So Jared Long will sit in the box. Pretty sure everybody could hear that. I'm not sure over the air if you were able to, but quite a hard check.
Yeah.
So that'll serve a 1-minute penalty. We'll see what Stockton can do if they're able to hold him here.
Yeah. One thing Arcadia has been able to do through these first 2 quarters, 1.5 quarters, they've been able to draw out their offensive possessions.
Wow.
Wow.
Albertson with a diving effort as he gets that one to go. It's 4-0 now with his second goal of the day.
That was a falling low goal.
Yeah. It was a nice pass from McLaughlin up top. And, yeah, as you were saying, he fell down, lost his footing a little bit, kind of just sent it in towards the goal. And Bernstein really wasn't able to get a piece on it.
Yeah.
Bernstein with 4 let-up goals, only 1 save to show for.
Yeah.
It'll be Shasha and Horvath once again. Horvath gets the better of him this time. And he'll find Poli. Tyler Ravenel has done some really nice defensive work against Poli in that first quarter. Anderson out there with McHale and Smallwood. Here's McHale. He'll take a run from the near side alley. Finds Swedlin. Now to Anderson. A quick pass to Smallwood. He'll let that one rip. And that one just goes wide. It's going to be backed up by Capozzoli. Now Poli at X. Feeds it up top to McHale. Now he'll dodge against Maxwell Henry. Maxwell Henry. A few nice checks there. Here's Capozzoli. Loves the spin dodge. Has one just over the crossbar. And that's his go-to right there. Bait him down low and then come back upfield with his left hand. Here's Ryan Anderson at X. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Second on the team in assists. Finds McHale. Beautiful save by Hudgens. He's standing on his head right now. You really can't make this up. Great job by the freshman.
Hudgens using every part of the stick and body. If you notice, hit him in the knees when he made that save.
Yeah. Dalton Moyer getting hounded by Capozzoli. Sends it back to his defender. Trying to get it upfield. That one's going to go out of bounds. Nice ride there from Stockton. I also want to give a shout out to all the Stockton men's lacrosse alumni that are here today. They played a alumni versus alumni game at around 10 o'clock this morning. And they're here cheering on their squad. Here's Smallwood, runs into a double team and able to slow things down.
Smallwood thought about it. Then thought better of it.
It'll be McHale now. Alex Herka defending. Trying to get in the middle of the field is McHale. Little dump off to Capozzoli. He's got room, and that just goes over the crossbar. So maybe this freshman goaltender making all these saves is kind of getting in the heads of these shooters for Stockton.
Yeah, the other thing that Hudgens is doing, he's playing very much part of the leader. I don't know if you saw when they were going out, he was barking out instructions to his defenseman.
Swedlin will take a shot. Second opportunity for Smallwood doesn't go. Ball's still loose, and it's in Hudgens' cross now.
Yeah. Very lucky for Hudgens. He didn't know where it was.
Yeah. But even though nothing really looks like it's going right for Stockton here, they're going to turn it on at some point, and when they do, it's going to be hard to stop them.
Yes, it is.
Tipped pass. It's going to Jablonski. Jablonski's got it now, trying to get away from a few Arcadia Knights. Loose ball now. Picked up by McLaughlin. Nice ride there from Arcadia.
Almost looked like he got hit in the head, but I guess he put it right where it wasn't.
Yeah, I think they're going to say it was probably the stick first that led into the head.
Yeah.
But the ball was already loose. So clean check there. McLaughlin's got Brendan McHale hung up on defense. Usually a natural offender, and McLaughlin somehow gets that one to go as he fell down. And the referees are talking about it. It should be a good goal, but they're waving it off. It honestly looked like it was a good goal, but obviously they got a better vantage point than I do. That's a big play right there.
It is.
Lucky for Stockton, because that was a real nice shot by McLaughlin, basically with no angle. Here's Ethan Fought. Looking to slow it down, getting hounded by an Arcadia defender. That was Cameron Meng. So he'll switch on to Daniel Morez now. Nick Grande checking in from the box. Here's Fought, finds Grande. Weaving his way in the middle, but nothing there. He'll slow it down. Trying to find a Morez in the middle. That one gets tipped. 45 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Poli's at X with his guy hung up. Or it looks like Arcadia might be in a zone now.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I mean, you held them scoreless in the first quarter with a man-to-man defense. Swedlin shot, and that one goes. Dante Poli, the leader in assists for Stockton, finds Luke Swedlin, the leader in goals for Stockton.
Yep.
And Stockton now on the board.
Goal number 67 for Mr. Swedlin this year.
Stockton goal number 77, Luke Swedlin.
And Swedlin just absolute an expert, I should say, at finding those open spots, finding the creases, and no one better to pass it to than the leading assist man, Dante Poli.
Yep.
Found him there. It's going to be Shasha and Horvath once again set to duel it out at X. And it's going to Stockton. Legal procedure on Shasha. That's his first. 3 illegal procedures in 1 half will result in a 30-second penalty. So that's why that's important.
Yeah. This is what Arcadia needs to look out for now. Stockton got their first goal. Watch out for that high-powered offense that will be coming, like you said.
Yeah, now they're looking to go back-to-back. Here's Ryan Anderson. He'll invert to X against his defender, Dalton Moyer, the junior out of Reinholds, Pennsylvania. Gets it up to Faught. Now Faught will work against the defender. Shot. That one goes wide. Backed up by Poli. Poli will work the 2-man game with Anderson at X. His defender, Ravenel Falls, takes a shot, but that one just goes wide. Backed up by Capozzoli with about 40 seconds on the shot clock. Just about 9:30 to go here in the first half. It's 4-1 Arcadia. McHale sends it to X for Dante Poli. Poli pass in front to Swedlin. Swedlin trying to get that one to go, but gets his own rebound. Now driving in again. Low shot, kick saved by Hutchins. And Hutchins just doing a really nice job. I guess they're not going to say it was a save. The shot clock didn't reset. They got 16. Poli now. Got to do some quick work here. Anderson finds McHale. Gonna have to shoot it. Inside to Faught, doesn't go. Swedlin able to pick it up, but it's still loose, and that's a shot clock violation. Nice work by the Knights. Hudgens out of the cage. Kind of just flips it to his defender. That's Ryan Gannon. And now it's picked up by Stockton. Nice work by Brendan Wallers coming in there. Poli with the shot, and that goes. Dante Poli able to get his first goal of the day, and Hudgens got a piece of that one. And that's the worst feeling if you're a goalie, because you know you were right there, but just couldn't get every part of it, every part of your stick on that shot to stop it. But Stockton with a little momentum now.
Stockton with some momentum. Poli, 38th goal in this campaign. Hudgens still doing a great job in the crease, though.
Yeah. So it's going to be Shasha and Horvath once again. It's been a good battle between these two so far. Horvath wins another one. Now it's going to be a little fast break. Finds Poli. He'll take a ripper, and that one goes. Top cheddar for Dante Poli as he gets his second in a row. The senior out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania. And as I mentioned earlier, Stockton's all-time leader in assists. As now we'll get a timeout called. So with 8:33 to go here in the first half, Stockton crawling their way back. It's 4-3 now. Arcadia still on top. We'll be right back. Welcome back out of this timeout. It's 4-3 Arcadia, but Stockton working their way back, getting some momentum, which is that timeout by Arcadia, just trying to reset and get everything reset, I guess.
Yeah, they're looking to go back to what they were doing at first and locking down Stockton. But like you said, Eric, it was just a matter of when Stockton's high-powered offense is going to come out, and it's starting to show now with 2 back-to-back goals.
Yeah, and it all started from that face-off from Tyler Horvath, as it'll be him and Shasha once again. Horvath wins it back, gets a ground ball himself, And records another faceoff win. It's Cameron Meng who's defending him tightly, and a nice, smart call by head coach Kevin Zuloff there of Stockton as he saw his Fogo was kind of in some trouble there. So we'll take another quick break with 8:22 to go in the first half. Please stay with us. Hello everyone and welcome back once again out of the short timeout. Stockton will have the ball with 8:22 to go here in the first half, trailing by 1 to the Arcadia Knights. And they've shut out Arcadia in this second quarter, just like they got shut out in that first quarter. That'll be Robbie O'Brien starting with it in the far alley. He's got a lane now, takes a shot, nice save by Hudgens. Ground ball picked up in front by Dalton Moyer. Now they'll look to clear. Henry sends it to the near side for Marin. Long pass upfield to Herka, excuse me.
Arcadia not afraid to use the long pass if they have to.
Yeah, and they really haven't had many possessions here in the second quarter. They're looking to capitalize on this opportunity. Weird pass right there. Looked like he almost didn't want to throw it in the last second was Patrick Cullen, but luckily for Arcadia, they keep possession. It'll be Billy Burton to have it now with 45 on the shot clock, and they got to get a nice possession, not only to score a goal possibly, but also to give their defense a little break. Here's Burton, gonna get the pick. Anthony Ferreira checking into the game for the first time for Stockton as a D-midi. Burton almost lost his footing, able to stay upright. Now Ademzik sends it to X. It'll be Cullen. Takes a shot, nice save by Bernstein. Picked up by Brendan McSorley. Now Stockton will look to clear.
Yeah, kind of tried the flying Tarek Jeter throw into it.
And it was a nice job by Bernstein stepping out to the ball a little bit. Able to lessen that angle of a shot for Cullen, for Patrick Cullen, excuse me. And now Stockton back on the attack, under 60 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Swedlin. He's got one. Poley's got two. The two leaders for Stockton. Now here's Poley on the far alley. Gets it up top to Ryan Anderson. He'll take a run at Moyer. Now he'll redodge. Finds McHale in the middle of the field. Spin back, and that's a ripper by Brendan McHale. And that was a little bit of a Jeter type of shot, too. A nice job by Brendan McHale getting one right there. And Stockton now ties it at 4. The junior out of Montville, New Jersey. I mentioned he transferred from Wagner, the D1 program, about 2 years ago now.
9th goal of the season.
And he's battled a little injury as well. Glad to see he's healthy and back out on the field. 6:09 to go in this first half. We're all locked up at 4. My name's Eric Bretz alongside Frank D'Antonio. Horvath with another win. He's been really good here in this second quarter. And able to find Capozzoli. Capozzoli is hanging on to it, waiting for their subs to get in. Smallwood's out there along with Anderson, and it'll be McHale once again getting another run. So the same midi group as McHale take another run at his defender. Pass in front. Smallwood, that one's low and away, but little outside.
Stockton starting to do what Arcadia was doing to them, having long, drawn-out offensive plays that result in goals.
Now here's Poley working the little two-man game. Now he's behind the back pass to Swedlin. That went outside the net. That would have been a pretty goal off a beautiful pass, but just outside the net there as he basically had no angle to shoot at. Long pass up the field. Couldn't connect cleanly with Rocco Fantazzi, but he's able to recollect. Finds Burton. Now Herka sends it up to McLaughlin as he'll get off the field now, and it'll be Landon Hajak to check in for Herka. McLaughlin will take a run at the short stick defender, Smallwood, who gave him a good shot there. Now he'll invert to X.
Arcadia would love to get another goal up there and go up again instead of being tied.
Wow, tough pass in front as there was a little bounce pass to Billy Burton. He's able to grab that one and send it past Bernstein. That was a really nice play. What it looked like, it looked like it was going to be a broken play at first just from the tough pass, but nice job handling that one by Billy Burton. That's his first of the day, the junior out of Huntington, New York. He's only 5'6", but he is quite a quick attackman.
Yeah.
So that definitely makes up for the lack of size most of the times, I'm sure.
25th goal of the season, and just like I said, go up back by one, get some momentum on their side going.
It'll be Horvath and Owen Taft this time. Taft went 2-2 against Delaware Valley. Loses this one to Horvath. Poley going for the third. Nice save by Hudgens. A lot of low shots from Poley on Hudgens. You might start to see him lift that up to the top corners. Another successful clear. Here's Taft. Long pass, and Bernstein was out of the net, but Burton hit the post with an open net. And it's going to be in the crease for Billy Burton, as that was a really tough opportunity missed.
Really risky opportunity if you're Bernstein as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he came out flying out of the net trying to grab that long pass.
Yeah.
Just missed it. Now here's Anthony Ferreira, the sophomore out of Clark, New Jersey. And he'll go to X, looking for an offensive player, as he's generally used as a defender. So he'll get off for an offensive sub. That's going to be Nick Grande, who's going to be accompanied by Daniel Morez and Ethan Fott on their midi line. Here's Fott going against Herka. Redodge now in the middle of the field. Pass to Swedlin. That one's low, and that one goes. Luke Swedlin with his second of the day, the senior out of Randolph, New Jersey. And I mentioned Stockton's leading goal scorer. We're tied up at 5 now.
Yeah. Swedlin found the low and away opening and took it, and that's one of his signature moves he can get these goals with.
Yeah, and there really wasn't a lot of space to maneuver at all for Swedlin, but once he's got that ball in his stick, he's just firing away. And he gets that one to go. It'll be Shasha winning this one against Horvath. Finds a lane in front. He gets tripped up by Grande. Flags fly all over the place. And Shasha slow to get up. Brett Shasha took a hit there. Helmet off as he comes off the field now. Hope he's all right. I'm sure he's a tough kid. You got to be tough if you're a Fogo.
Yeah.
Most of these guys, they're not going to go down without a fight, and I'm sure hopefully he's going to be all right. It looks like the training staff of Arcadia is going to check him out at least. But it'll be another man-up opportunity as Arcadia is perfect so far, 2 of 2. So they're going to call a hold. It looked like it might have been a push from behind with possession, which would have also been a penalty, of course. But it's going to be a 30-second penalty on Grande for a hold, which changes things for sure.
Yeah.
To X for McLaughlin. Pass up top. to Ademzik, and that one gets checked away by Scanlon for a moment only. Now Albertson's got it. Crossfield pass to Oberholzen, and that one off the off the post. Oberholzer, excuse me. All right, it's a tough one to pronounce.
Yeah.
McLaughlin will have it as we are all even here. It's going to be a step down ripper for Justin Chinichi. He gets that one to go. He had 5 goals against Delaware Valley. And that was just all too much time and room there for Chinichi. Yep. Makes him pay.
All too much time for their leading goal scorer, now with 37 goals on the season.
Yeah, the graduate out of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Just a little west of where we are right now. So it'll be Shasha and Horvath once again at the center X with 2:46 to go here in the first half. Arcadia up 6-5. Horvath able to win that to himself. And now Stockton will set up. It's going to be Brendan McHale, Ryan Anderson, and checking in a little later is Hayden Smallwood. Anderson with it up top against the short stick defender, Herka. Looks like he'll take a run on this near side alley. Always looking to feed, as I mentioned, second on the team in assists. Over 20 assists on the season. Now here's Hayden Smallwood. Bullying his way out of his defender out of the way. And Brendan McHale with a nice pass to Regan Capozzoli, as Capozzoli's got his first of the day, the junior out of Wayne, New Jersey.
Capozzoli saw a shot, just could not pass up, and found the upper part of the goal. Took it, and it worked.
And it was the same type of thing that we saw with Chinichi on the other side. It just way too much time and room. As most of the time, these shooters on either side are going to make you pay for it.
Yeah.
So we're locked up at 6 with 2:04 to go in this first half. It's been a great competitive first half here. It'll be Brett Shasha and Tyler Horvath. Once again, Horvath wins it between his legs to O'Brien. Now O'Brien's going to get some pressure from the attackman of Arcadia, but he's able to successfully clear it. Here's Capozzoli. Sends it to the far side for Fought. He's got O'Brien with a nice step down opportunity. He'll take a running attempt at it, but it goes wide. That's one where he could have set up, but he was just opted to pull it and try to get it going on the run, but just a little wide. Here's Capozzoli now. Finds O'Brien up top. Another nice save by Hutchins. Second opportunity for Ethan Falk goes. And Stockton with their first lead of the day.
Yep. Doing what they are good at, getting those points off of second chance opportunities.
And they're really good at that. Usually it's Swedlin who's the main catalyst to that. But Ethan Falk gets that one to go. The junior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey. And transferred from York last year. And he's done really nice work with Stockton as well.
It'll be interesting to see how either team plays this face-off, because shot clock does not matter now, given how much time is left.
Minute 22. It's Tafe and Horvath. Horvath wins that one cleanly. Stockton, like you said, will have more than enough time to just hold it for the last shot, get their subs in, get set in their offensive sets. As they'll have Ryan Anderson, Hayden Smallwood, and Brendan McHale, the number one midfield group for Stockton. She'll work against Alex Herka. McHale now, near side alley, sends it to X for Capozzoli, now around to Poli. Anderson will take a run at Moyer. Cross to Swedlin, and that one's a top cheddar for Swedlin. He's got a hat trick in this first half.
Swedlin has the ability to find the open spots, and he's been doing it these past few goals.
And like I said before, really not a lot of room to maneuver, but he just gets it off and finds the great spot to put that ball. And he's done it for a decent amount of time here at Stockton as well. He's no stranger to goals being scored. all-time goal leader for Stockton. So now we'll have another face-off between Brett Shasha and Tyler Horvath. Shasha looked like he pushed him, and he did. So it's going to go to Stockton. They got 36 and counting. Here's Grande. He gets knocked down, and it's going to be a timeout. Smart timeout by Kevin Zuloff, as he knew his midfielder, Nick Grande, was in some trouble.
Yeah.
So with 27.4 seconds to go here in this first half, Stockton up 8-6. We'll be right back. .4 seconds to go here in the first half. My name is Eric Bretz alongside Frank D'Antonio, and it's been two guys that I would say for each team have really done a good job, and that's Tyler Horvath and Nathaniel Hudgens.
Yeah. Both teams, Horvath up 13-16 on the faceoff. Hudgens already up to 9 saves.
Yeah, so keep an eye on both of those guys as Stockton going back to work offensively. 20 seconds to go. Here's Fought. Scored just moments ago. Off the second chance opportunity. Takes a shot. Second chance for Swedlin doesn't go, but he was in the crease. 12.1 to go. And you're going to think Arcadia is just going to try to send it down to one of their attackmen. Maybe not. It's Lorenzo Murrin. Now finds Herka. 5 seconds to go. Grande coming in with a swinging stick. Probably should have been a flag, but that's going to be the end of the first half. As Stockton up 8-6 after they really had to grind out that first half to find a lead. Well, we'll be back in just about 10 to 15 minutes with the second half. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of action between Stockton and Arcadia. Stockton up 8-6 after 2 quarters, and it's been Luke Swedlin, the leading goal scorer for them, with 3 goals. Dante Poli with 2, Ethan Fought with 1, and Brendan McHale with 1 as well. Regan Capozzoli as well, excuse me. But it's been the big story, as we mentioned in that end of the first half, has been the goaltending for Arcadia.
Yeah.
And Nathaniel Hudgens.
Hudgens may have let up 8 goals, but already has 10 saves through the first quarter, and a lot of those coming off of the guys the usual suspects you expect to score off of from Stockton. So
yeah, and he's had a few nice doorstep saves, as this one's won by Shasha and Arcadia coming out of the half. It was Tafe with some nice wing work, grabbing the ground ball. Ravenel sends it across field. That's going to be sent all the way to X. It's a nice pass to Billy Burton. That was number 17, Lorenzo Marin. And now Arcadia will set up. About 50 seconds on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin working against Grant Pargas. McLaughlin will take a shot. Nice save by Bernstein. It's going to stay with Arcadia. And the shot clock should reset. It's going to be Burton from X. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hayjack, takes a shot. That one goes wide. He's been off the mark a few times.
yeah,
And now they're figuring out that shot clock was never reset.
looks like
So it's going to still be 25 on the shot clock as they'll go from X. Here's Hayjack, will take another step down, and that one goes. First shot on goal of the day for number 1, Landon Hayjack, the sophomore out of Milford, Delaware, and gets one to go here to start the third quarter. It's now a 1-goal lead for Stockton. It's 8-7.
yeah. One thing that both teams have been doing, and it's changed as the game has gone on, focus more on offense than defense.
Yeah, the whole first quarter, it was really a back and forth as far as possession time, but it's just a lot of saves, as we mentioned, by Hudgens. Second quarter seemed like all Stockton, but then Arcadia got a few nice possessions later in the quarter. But starting this third quarter, Arcadia gets on the board. Here's Horvath, finds Poli, he'll shoot, and that one just pulled a little wide to the left. Backed up by Swedlin. And that's what having a Fogo like Horvath, as talented as he is, that's what helps your offense a lot of times. It jumpstarts your offense.
Yeah.
So we saw he had an assist to Poli earlier in the game. He was trying to get 2. Both played at high school together. Here's Ryan Anderson, and he sticks that one top left. And it's back to a 2-goal lead. Anderson's first of the day.
That's the thing that Stockton is going to have to do now that they're ahead. Answer every goal with at least 1 goal. Maybe 2.
And they'll look to match them, if not outscore them, of course. Ryan Anderson, senior out of Avon by the Sea, New Jersey. Not to be confused by the Ryan Anderson on Arcadia's team, the senior out of Mount Top, Pennsylvania. But Anderson gets that one to go, and it's now a 9-7 game with 13:27 to go here in the third. 2 quick goals from both teams. Horvath able to will his way into that win.
Horvath almost lost his footing there, too.
Yeah, able to regain it. Now McHale will have it. Even 4-on-4 as they're getting subs in. Ryan Anderson checking back in for Stockton along with Brendan McHale and Hayden Smallwood for their midi group. Finds Smallwood. Looks like he was going to shoot that. He'll take another shot. Nice. Looked like a kick save a little bit by Hudgens.
Either a kick save or a bad bounce.
Yeah. You really can't talk about how much this freshman has really kept Arcadia in the game with those nice doorstep saves.
Yeah.
Here's Poli with the wraparound. Couldn't go. It's going to be backed up by Maxwell Henry for Arcadia. Nice hustle to the ball there. Swedlin couldn't get it.
You talk about this doorstep save. Also, Manning and leading the defense, barking out some instructions to tell them what to do. showing a lot of leadership.
Now here's Murrin looking to clear it for Arcadia. Getting some pressure now as he throws that one away. That's going to be a ground ball now. It stays in. Kyle McLaughlin picks it up. And he'll slow it down. Up top with it now is Dylan Garber. He had a goal in that first half. He'll take a run at Hayden Smallwood. Down the near side alley, he'll re-dodge now. Pass in front. Couldn't connect. Ryan Anderson away with it. He's getting chased down by the attackman Albertson. Needs to protect that stick in front to Swedlin. Nice save once again by Nathaniel Hudgens. Wow. Quick outlet to the attackman. That's Justin Chinichi. Chinichi getting hounded by Jablonski, the freshman for Stockton. And now he'll give it up to Billy Burton at X. Jared Long defending. Chinichi up top to McLaughlin. Now McLaughlin inverts to X with Anthony Ferreira defending. Tough pass to catch on the near side for Dylan Garber. It's going to roll all the way to midfield and out of bounds. Stockton will have it.
Couple of bad passes back-to-back by Arcadia to turn it over.
Yep. Now Stockton looking to capitalize on those mistakes. David Jagiello had checked in moments ago. Ferreira in front, loses that one. Going to the end line. Poli trying to save it, but it's going to go to Arcadia. So it was a nice pass in front to Anthony Ferreira. Just couldn't handle it with all those checks coming his way. Murrin able to find Rocco Fantazi as he trots over midfield line, and Arcadia will set up.
It's one thing, Arcadia's gotten lucky. They haven't been able to capitalize on the mistakes, but that won't happen for much longer.
Yep. So now here's Brady Weed. Weed working against O'Brien. Finds Burton at X. Now Burton working the two-man game. Nice work defensively from Stockton. Gets it up top. Andrew Borum. Now inside, Tristan Johnson takes a shot, but flags will fly as Brendan Scanlon's going to head to the box for a slashing call. Got him in the head, and that's going to be a flag every single time. Yeah. There's been a lot of flags thrown against Stockton here.
Yeah, a lot of those flags you could hear.
Yeah. And it's going to be another man-up opportunity for Arcadia. Oh, they're going to call a push instead of a slash. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty. And it looks like they're going to give it to Robbie O'Brien, not Brendan Scanlon.
1 minute? 30 seconds.
It's going to be a 30-second push against Robbie O'Brien as he's real mad at himself in that penalty box right now. Luckily not a minute penalty, but we'll see Arcadia go back to work. Man-up opportunity. Nice job by Grant Pargas, holding his own on that goal line extended area as McLaughlin was trying to turn the corner, and now Stockton will look to clear. 15 seconds still on the penalty.
Great awareness by Bernstein to make sure where the ball was and not have it be able to get into the stick of an Arcadia player.
Yeah, now a nice clear by Stockton. They got numbers. Finds Swedlin. Swedlin trying to find Capozzoli. Wow! The backhanded pass by Swedlin. Capozzoli able to finish that one past Hudgens. That was a pretty goal. And Stockton up 3 now. It's 10-7.
Stockton.
So it's going to be Horvath and Shasha. Shasha really needs this one, as Horvath has been all but perfect.
Stockton
Only lost about 3 or 4 faceoffs, I believe.
Yeah. Stockton starting to show that high-powered offense now.
Shasha won it, but it was a push against Horvath. Bit of a soft call if you ask me, but they're going to stay with Arcadia. So it's going to be Brady Weed checking in on that midfield line along with Andrew Borum and Tristan Johnson. This is the midfield line out there when they drew that penalty. Now here's Borum. Sends it to X for Burton. Now Burton will look to dodge. Up the near side. Falls down, able to gather himself. Now finds Borum at X, working against the long stick midfielder, Connor Jablonski, as he lost his footing as well. Really looking for that right hand. As you could tell, Borum probably not as comfortable lefty. Now Johnson will take a run. Pass in front to Borum. And it was a shot that really never got off. It's in front now, and Bernstein will get the clamps on it.
Yeah.
Quick outlet.
2 straight times Bernstein has great awareness of where the ball is.
And now it'll be David Jagiello clearing it for Stockton. The pace transfer. Stockton will slow it down with a minute to work with. It'll be Ethan Faught out there along with Brendan McHale and Hayden Smallwood. McHale will take a run at his guy from up top. That's Dalton Moyer. Spin move. Now a swim dodge down the alley. Trying to find Capozzoli. That had a lot of heat on that pass, but he's able to control it enough to not let it go out. Now Poli going to dodge against Ravenel. He did a really nice job on him as far as dodging goes in that first half. Still doing a really nice job, and now it's going to be a push. Or excuse me, they're going to say it was in the crease on Swedlin. So an unforced turnover for Stockton as Hudgens just kind of lofts that in front of Herka. Really nice job by him, just letting Herka run under it. Now it's Albertson trying to shoot it, no angle really. That one goes wide.
Yeah. Try to get that angled upper 90s goal. Couldn't really get as much angle as he wanted on it.
Yeah. A lot of times coaches tell you to plant and move upfield, try to get a shot off. A little better look at the goal. But Albertson with 2 goals, looking for a third there. Now it'll be Hayjack. Hayjack will take a shot, and that's his second. As he fell to the ground, it was Grant Pargas defending. And is now 10-8.
Something. Notice a lot of Arcadia's goals come with the player resulting on the ground afterwards.
Yeah. We mentioned the physicality.
Yeah.
There's been a whole lot of it. So once again, we'll see Horvath and Shasha. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the third. It's 10-8 Stockton. Horvath able to win that cleanly to himself behind him. Finds Poli, and more than likely they'll slow it down. Now Poli will take a run. In front to Swedlin as he fell. Goes wide, and it's backed up by Stockton. Capozzoli with it. Up to Amores, accompanied by Ryan Anderson and Nick Grande on this midfield unit. Anderson will take a run at his guy. Down the far alley. Nice help there by Maxwell Henry. Now Poli at X. Gets the pick from Swedlin. Turns the corner shot. Nice save by Hudgens.
Hudgens is having a day in goal right now.
Yeah, he's standing on his head for him and really trying to help him get out this win any way they can, but they need the lead back first. Pass got past Herka. Now Albertson picks it up off the turf. In front, just couldn't connect. That was Justin Chinichi, excuse me. Liam Wharton, the senior, will pick it up. Finds Grande. Now Grande sending it to the near side for Brendan McSorley. McSorley will slow it up and able to find an offensive player in Daniel Amores. Amores seeing a lot of time in these past few weeks. He's done a lot with it as well. A sophomore out of West Caldwell, New Jersey. Ryan Anderson up top now, defended by Rocco Fantazi.
Arcadia is starting to get back to their defensive ways, try to stop the Ospreys from scoring.
Yeah, and there's a flag down now, so it's going to be a delayed penalty. Anderson surveying, looking for a cutter. None come. Up top to Capozzoli now. His defender fell. Didn't really realize it. Now he'll redodge. In front, shot. Nice save by Hudgens. And now we'll get that penalty, and Stockton's man-up unit will go to work for the first time here today.
Stockton on the season 1958 in man-up opportunities thus far in the campaign.
So it's going to be an offsides penalty against Arcadia. It's going to be a 30-second penalty. I'm going to see who they're going to give it to here. Like, who's going to serve it, I mean. But for Stockton, their man-up unit, obviously looking a little different with a few injuries, but it's going to be Brendan McHale out there with Dante Poli. Colin Hopkins checking in for the first time. He's a man-up specialist for them. Luke Swedlin, of course, staying in the middle. Regan Capozzoli and Ryan Anderson. Chinichi's going to serve the penalty, as Hopkins had trouble controlling that one, but he's able to retain possession off the ground ball pickup. Here's Poli now, 15 seconds on the penalty. Over to Anderson in front to Swedlin, and out, hit off the crossbar. I think Hudgens might have gotten a piece of that.
Well, he got a piece of that off his helmet, I think.
Yeah, so that it, in fact, was off the helmet or any part of Hudgens. So the shot clock resets. Swedlin in front. Not sure if that got saved or it was just a miss there. Either way, Hudgens comes away with it. Quick outlet. That's Dalton Moyer. Jack Murray now loses it, but it's a black offsides again. They're going to call that against Arcadia. So twice in a row, Arcadia getting tagged with an offsides call. And head coach Paul Mita not happy with that far side ref at all right now. He's letting him hear it. So it won't result in the penalty this time, but under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Stockton up 2. It's 10-8. They'll be back on offense now with a fresh shot clock.
Paul Mita still talking to the refs.
You know, inside is Ryan Anderson, and that one goes as he takes a hit from Ravenel, but nice pass from Brendan McHale as Ryan Anderson's got 2 now. And of course, Arcadia is not happy with that goal, not only because they got scored on, but because they feel like that was not a offsides.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be Brett Shasha and Tyler Horvath once again at the center X. Horvath wins that behind to himself.
Horvath been very dominant on the face-offs today. Back to his usual self.
Yeah. And different from other teams, Stockton really only has one true Fogo in Tyler Horvath. They do run Hunter Van Zant. I'm really not sure if he's a natural Fogo or if they kind of are turning him into one. Under 60 seconds, about 55 now. Dante Poli is trying to back down Ravenel. Finds Swedlin. Swedlin shot. Nice save by Hudgens. Capozzoli will have it as the shot clock resets to 60. Poli now looking for the step down. Finding it inside was Robbie Anderson. Just couldn't handle it. Capozzoli lost it. Now it's a loose ball. Nice work by Murrin. Here's Herka up the near side, and he'll slow things down. Nice save by Bernstein off the Ademzik shot, but it's turned right back over. Here's Albertson takes a shot. That one goes wide. Bernstein trying to back it up, but Burton was right there. 77 seconds to work with. Billy Burton with the quick restart. Takes a shot. Nice save by Bernstein. And it's going to be won by Brendan Scanlon. Great hustle to the ball by the senior Brendan Scanlon. So Stockton will look to clear now with about 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Stockton also showing some of their good defense that they have.
And now here's Scanlon with it. He scored against Montclair State, so he's definitely a threat. But he'll give it up and gets a nice ovation from the crowd here for his efforts. We mentioned an abundance of alumni in attendance here today for Stockton's Alumni Weekend, and they've been loud. Here's Smallwood. Gets pushed from the back from Moyer, stays on his feet. Now Henry is hounding him, trying to find Anderson, and Anderson didn't. I don't know if he thought that was going to be. I don't know if he thought that pass was intended for him, but it's over and back call. It's going to go to Arcadia.
Yeah.
Chinichi starts with it. Finding Garber. Nothing developing there, so they'll slow it down, set up in their offense.
Stockton really trying to keep away from the goal now.
Here's Garber. David Jagiello defending him as he'll find Kyle McLaughlin. Short stick defender Grant Pargas defending him. Albertson now. Up top. Nice work defensively against Garber was Jagiello. Now here's Hayjack. Swim move against Jared Long, or excuse me, that was Brendan Wallers. And he gets that one to go past Bernstein. It's now back to a 2-goal lead with about 30 seconds to go here in the third as Hayjack gets a hat trick.
Arcadia at this point in the game, 30 seconds left in the third quarter, going to look to score and make it at least a 1-goal lead, maybe even tie it.
We'll see what could happen in this final 30 seconds. It's going to be a big face-off here for Brett Shasha and Tyler Horvath, as these two have come to know each other quite well in these past few quarters. Horvath wins that between his legs to Robbie O'Brien, and Stockton will set up with about 25 to work with. Beautiful day here in South Jersey. Great day for some lacrosse. So we're getting a really good, highly contested show. Poley, 10 seconds. Finds Faude, who just tried to turn around and shoot it. Poley picks it up off the ground inside to Swedlin, couldn't connect. Now it's loose. And that is where the third quarter will come to an end. Stockton up 11-9. And it's Luke Swedlin held scoreless in that third quarter, but he still has a hat trick to show for it. Regan Capozzoli with 2, Dante Poley with 2, Ryan Anderson with 2. As for Arcadia, it's Hayjack with a hat trick. It's Brian Albertson with 2, and then a few guys with 1. So it'll be a quick break, and we'll get right back to the action after this. Please stay with us. Welcome, everyone, to the fourth quarter action here in Galloway, New Jersey. My name is Eric Bretz, alongside my broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio. Stockton up 11-9 after 3 quarters. What's standing out to you, Frank?
Standing out to me, the defense is very much standing out. Only 11-9. Both teams capable to score a lot more, but the defense has been playing a lot of lockdown defense. Stockton has been able to turn on their high-powered offense, as we know they have at home. It's going to be a good fourth quarter.
So we're just about ready for the fourth quarter action. Here's Brett Shasha and Tyler Horvath. Horvath's definitely gotten the better of this matchup, as Stockton's going to win another one. Nice ground ball pickup by Connor Jablonski there.
Yeah.
Brendan McHale with it now as we get a little cool breeze coming in from South Jersey now. It's been mostly sunny and hot all day.
Yeah, cool breeze and cloudy
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Here's Smallwood willing his way into the middle. Takes a shot after bulldozing over a few defenders. Swedlin with the second chance opportunity. And Hudgens, it looks like that ball got stuck up in his shorts possibly. And he's able to grab it, and we'll start things again. Just about 30 seconds gone by here in the fourth. Murrin, pass upfield, couldn't connect. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
It was intended for Rocco Fantazzi. Just couldn't control it. It was a high pass for sure. So he had to jump, but either way, out of bounds. Stockton will have possession now with Ryan Anderson with it.
One of the few misses on the long passes that Arcadia's had today.
Yeah, they've been good on that. There's a point earlier in the third that there was a pass from before midfield all the way down to X for Billy Burton that was able to connect.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting thing to see. Interesting clear tactic. Not career tactic, clear tactic.
He could use it in his career, though.
Yeah. Stockton up 2, looking to add to it. Here's Capozzoli. Nice check there from Murrin. Behind the back pass to McHale. McHale will reset against Henry. 35 on the shot clock. Here's Ethan Faut. Faut working his way all the way over. A long high pass for Dante Poli goes out of bounds. Nice work defensively by Arcadia.
Arcadia, that's what they're going to have to do now.
Another long pass. Couldn't be handled cleanly by Fantazzi, but he's able to retain possession for Arcadia. As Alex Herx got it now. Getting hunted down by Jablonski, but is able to give it up. A minute to work with. Now on the offensive end for Arcadia. Gets it up to Garber. Garber sends it over to Hayjack on the near side. He's got 3. Trying to get a step on his defender, Dan Highland, but Highland playing some nice sound defense against him. Now in front, ball's loose. Nice check by Jablonski. Scanlon comes away with it and just flips it in the middle of the field for McSorley, but he couldn't handle that cleanly. Now he's chopping wood out there, and it's going to roll to the midfield, and it's still loose. Murrin's got a shot on it, just gooses it up the field. Great play by Murrin right there. Albertson, crossfield pass, shot, goal! Great job right there by Arcadia, and Chinichi finishes off that possession for Arcadia. It was really very hectic.
What a possession. Very physical, very hectic, like you said.
Yeah.
Almost went out of bounds at midfield.
Yeah. Albertson, well, it was Murrin first who goosed it up the field to Hayjack. Hayjack found Albertson, and Albertson with a nice vision across field to find Chinichi. So Chinichi's got 2 now. As you mentioned, the leading goal scorer for Arcadia. 12:19 to go here in the game. It's a 1-goal game, 11-10. And honestly, I don't think Stockton thought that this was going to be the score of the game in the fourth quarter. I think they definitely had other ideas, but nice work by Arcadia and this squad hanging in there today.
Yeah, this is not what Stockton wanted to see. They need to win every faceoff. That's their plan of attack now. Or it has to be their plan of attack now, because
definitely
only within one goal ties it, and we have a brand new game.
And we know how important those faceoffs really are. Here's Kyle McLaughlin working against a short stick Jagiello. Now down the far alley is Garber. In front is Chinichi trying to go BTB but couldn't connect. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Hey Chris, how many saves? Now down the near side alley is McLaughlin trying to get that with a no angle, and Bernstein stands tall. Stockton will look to clear now. Quick tidbit of information, Nathaniel Hudgens tying his career high in saves with 17 saves He did that earlier in the season against Swarthmore. Only needs one more to complete a new career high off an amazing day. We have not stopped talking about him. And rightfully so. He's been standing on his head for this defense.
Yes, he has.
Here's Grande. Gets it to X for Capozzoli. He'll swing it over to Poli. Poli will work against Ravenel now. Now Poli trying to get upfield. Nice spin move, and he sticks that one top left past Hudgens. And it's back to a 2-goal lead as Dante Poli completes the hat trick.
That's what Stockton's going to have to do. If they score, you got to score right back after them. Keep this out of reach or keep them just at arm's length.
Yeah, and they've done that for sure after grabbing that lead early in the second quarter. They really haven't looked back. And it's been an uphill battle for Arcadia, but they're ready for it seems like. As Shasha and Horvath will get set once again. 10:36 to go. 2-goal lead. It's 12-10 on Stockton. Horvath with another clean win. Finds Poli. Poli going for 4, and he gets it. Dante Poli just giving his teammates a pat on the back, acting like he's been there before, because he definitely has. Yep. As he got another one to go. He's got back-to-back goals.
Poli deciding, let's get a little bit of a gap here going, boys.
Yeah.
How about it?
And if you notice early, we were talking about in the first half how he was shooting low on Hudgens. Now he's sticking them in the corners.
Yeah, that's where the majority of the goals have come, top and corners. Looks like Stockton has figured this out.
Horvath, just unstoppable it seems like right now. As he gets another one and another possession for Stockton. Here's McHale. Finds Capozzoli, and now Poli at X. Pass up top to Ryan Anderson. Loses it quickly, but will retain possession. Now McHale from the far alley working against Moyer. Nice defense from Dalton Moyer. Smallwood will take a shot. Nice save by Hudgens, and there's the new career high for Nathaniel Hudgens, the freshman.
Yep.
Got 18 now.
Yeah. They've said the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Long pass. Ill-advised for sure. That was Murrin with the pass. That was Scanlon who came away with it. Now an uneven break, but another nice save by Hudgens. As Capozzoli was on the doorstep, there's no one in goal now. Poli could just shoot it, and he does. Another save by Hudgens.
Hudgens is having a career day.
And I'm not going to lie, that looked like a bit of a lazy shot from Poli. It didn't have a whole lot on it. But
still,
the effort from Hudgens, you can't speak enough about it.
When you realize that Hudgens was out of the crease when Poli got the ball to begin with.
Yeah.
To come back to save it.
And another offsides call against Arcadia. That's their third. 3 possessions they have gotten taken away from them, and 1 penalty that was assessed just from being offsides. And who knows what this game would be without those 3.
Yeah.
So it's Poli at X now working against Henry. He's got a step on his man, trying to turn the corner. Nothing really coming of it, so he'll slow it down. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Ethan fought with it on the far alley. Trying to turn back upfield. Nice defense from Dalton Moyer. He's played some really tight defense against these midfielders. As fought, takes a shot, and another nice save by Hudgens. He's going to be really good for years to come.
Yeah.
And we mentioned how young this Arcadia team is. It starts right there from their goaltender, the freshman.
Yeah. Already showing leadership qualities at this young age.
And another bad pass and a failed clear. Goes right to Jablonski off the pickup from Amores. In front, Swedlin. Swedlin hands free, but he'll slow it down? That's... Usually you just see him find it and shoot, but a flag flies now. As it's going to be an offsides call against Arcadia, their 4th, and their 2nd offsides, it's going to be a penalty. So they'll have an extra guy on defense here, as there was Tristan Johnson who is going to get that offsides penalty, so he'll just lock off someone. Capozzoli throwing a shoulder into his defender. Shot, saved by Hudgens, loose in front. someone needs to get a possession in order for it to be dead, as far as Arcadia, I should say, and it was picked up by Arcadia. That was number 31, Tyler Ravenel. So another man-up opportunity for Stockton.
Yeah. Arcadia's got to find something here. Not too far out of reach yet, but
It could
could
get
be.
bad, yeah.
Could get.
If they go to 4, we'll see what happens, but it's going to be tough to come back from a 4-goal deficit,
Yeah.
and probably going to be under 7 minutes at the moment if they were to score 4. But a 30-second penalty inside to Swedlin, and quick work of the offense by Stockton, and it's a 4-goal lead now, and Swedlin gets his 4th of the day.
Putting him at even 70 for the season now.
In his sophomore year, Luke Swedlin had 100 goals in a season. And I say only with obviously it's not only, but only 70 here in this season, as they only have one more game to go in the regular season. But
Yeah.
an outstanding season once again for Luke Swedlin with 70 goals. Shasha able to win that to himself, and that's a big help for Arcadia that they really haven't seen in the past few times.
Yeah.
On the faceoff, they're getting a faceoff win now, and a clean win at that. Now here's Tafe, able to trot over the midfield line. Owen Tafe, the junior out of Shaker Heights, Ohio. Able to find Hayjack, and on the midfield line, he'll be accompanied by Daniel Garber, and it looks like Kyle McLaughlin. Garber will take a run at Anthony Ferreira. Finds Hayjack, and now sent to X for Burton. And a flag is going to fly on that one, it looks like. Yep. It's going to be Jared Long with the hit to the helmet, and that one will go. A goal for number 7, Kyle McLaughlin, the sophomore out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Arcadia's not going away just yet.
Yep.
They do need to capitalize on every possession that they have now. Score on every possession. Because
And-
Stockton can really be in no particular hurry.
It's a good start for them. As a penalty, we'll see if it's going to stay on, as Liam Wharton checked in for Jared Long moments ago. So it's going to be a man-down face-off for Stockton. But, as we've seen from Horvath, he could just win it to himself, send
Yeah.
it down to the attack, and then they'll just look to clear it off. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty, though. As Horvath does just that, just wins it to himself. And he'll find Grant Pargas, the short stick defender, who's going to try to get away from traffic now, as looks like he's kind of taking a beating from Tafe a little bit. Tafe trying to go over the head. That looks to be a trip. It will be. So that's going to cost Arcadia something big right there, as he shakes his head as he walks to the penalty box with 6:06 to go. A 3-point game, and it's going to be even 5-on-5 for a little bit, for about 39 seconds.
Look like they are starting to.
But then Stockton will be on the man up, but I think we're going to have a timeout called here.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of talking between the two teams there. Probably just saying how nice each other's cleats were.
Tafe arguing the call a little bit with the ref, but it's going to be a penalty on Owen Tafe. So it'll be a quick timeout. We'll get right back to the action after this. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back for possibly the last 6:06 without barring any other timeouts. It'll be the last 6:06 in the fourth quarter here. Stockton's up 14-11. We got 2 penalties on the clock right now. It's Owen Tafe, who had a tripping penalty just moments ago, so he'll sit for a minute, and Jared Long's still in the box. He's still got 39 seconds on his penalty, so it'll be a 5-on-5 for a little bit. But we're getting close to a career high for Tyler Horvath in ground balls. He's at 17 right now. His career high that he set at Widener earlier in the year is 18. But what more can we say about the freshman goaltender for Arcadia?
22 saves. Just some incredible plays as well, and really leading the defense and the people around him as you see him barking out orders when he comes out of the crease.
Yep, 22 saves for him, a career high for him as well. So here's McHale trying to find Poley. Now Poley will have it. This place is real quiet right now. You can hear a pin drop. Whole lot of intensity as they go 5-on-5. Here's Poley. Able to find Anderson up top. Let's find Swedlin with no angle. Swedlin's got 5. So Tafe will come out of the penalty box. That one will be released. Jared Long still in for 6 seconds. But as good as Hudgens has been, there's only so much you can really do, especially against an elite shooter like Luke Swedlin.
Yeah, and once they really did figure out where to score on Hudgens, and once they figured that out, it was a lot that he could do to change.
Yeah, and he's still playing really well, but, you know, again, there's only so much you can really do.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of shots off, as Stockton is one to do. But Arcadia, they had 45 shots on goal. They had 73 shots in total in their game against Delaware Valley. They had 45 just on goal, so we know that they can definitely throw a few to the goal as well. Horvath wins this one again. He's got 23 face-off wins now and ties his career high in ground balls at 18. Here's Anderson, finds a lane, and he's got a hat trick. Ryan Anderson, not usually a goal scorer, he's usually a facilitator, but doing a really nice job with the opportunities he's given today. It's a 5-goal lead now, just like that.
Just like that, Stockton is like, let's get this as big as we can, boys.
Yeah, they're ready to have some fun after this win on their senior day, if in fact it is a win, but it's looking pretty good with 5:19 to go. 16-11.
They can't.
What's that?
They can't just stop now. Arcadia has been able to score some goals that you wouldn't expect. So
yeah. They're no slouches for sure. They're playing a really tough game today. And this faceoff's going to be won by Stockton. It's Jablonski on the wing who gets taken out by Owen Tafe. It was a clean hit, no doubt. Well, a nice job by Owen Tafe laying the body. As Jablonski was luckily able to get up. No injuries there. And it's going to be an offsides against Stockton now. Quick restart. Here's Herka. Herka takes a shot. That one got tipped by Bernstein. 71 on the shot clock. And like you said, they're going to have to move really quickly. Here's Burton at X, working against Scanlon. Up top finds Hayjack. Defended by the short stick Ferreira. They invert to X. Hayjack with a step on his guy. Nice save by Bernstein. Second opportunity for Burton. He just couldn't hang on, but he'll grab it at X with 45 to work with on the shot clock. Inside, nice save by Bernstein on the doorstep. Some really nice goalie work from both teams here today as Scanlon picked it up on the end line, but he stepped out.
Yeah.
It was a nice ride by those attackmen of Arcadia. It was Albertson and Chinichi.
Yeah, even though the offense has picked it up, both goalies playing very well.
Now inside, that was Garber who got that one checked away as he flew to the ground. Backed up by Arcadia. It's going to be Burton to start with it. And I got a feeling they're probably going to work the two-man game with McLaughlin. And indeed they will. Burton will have it. Decides not to use the pick. Now Albertson working against Scanlon. Using the pick. Now a shot by Hayjack, virtually no angle. Doesn't hit the cage, so shot clock's going to stay where it's at 51. And we're just under 4 minutes at 3:44 to go. Here's McLaughlin. Nice move against Ferreira. Now up to Hayjack. Over to Chinichi. Nice hitch move by Garber, but another nice save by Bernstein. Standing tall here in these last few minutes. Exactly what Stockton's going to need in order to secure this win. Jaggiello with it. Takes a hit from Hayjack, but I think Hayjack may have gotten the brunt of that one.
Yeah. Kind of came up, realized where he was, and readjusted his helmet.
Yeah.
So obviously that didn't work the way he intended.
Here's Smallwood, takes a shot, and that one goes. Hayden Smallwood gets his first of the day, the junior out of Margate, New Jersey. Played his high school ball at Ocean City.
Oh.
Which is exactly where you're from, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice assist there by Ryan Anderson. Second on the team in assists, I've been saying it. And that's his first assist of the day, as he's got a hat trick to go along with it, as Smallwood gets the first for him. 17-11 now, 3:10 to go. It's going to be Shasha and Horvath once again. And it's going against Horvath. So Arcadia will have it. It's going to be Owen Tafe. Tafe with a quick pass in front to the long stick, just couldn't connect. McSorley will pick it up. Now they got a head of steam and some numbers if they want to use them. But they might just try to slow it down and burn some of this clock.
Yeah. Really now, in no particular hurry.
No. As Robbie O'Brien will check in from the box, giving some help to the long stick McSorley, who was able to grab that one off the carpet and clear it for Stockton.
A little bit of a stare down there too.
Here's Capozzoli working against Morin. Spin move, now trying to get upfield, finds O'Brien. Now fought, finds a Morez. Morez, another one of those small, shifty guys on Stockton's team, as he falls in the crease. It was a save by Hudgens. And so they'll look to clear. Here's Morin. Finds Tafe. Tafe, long pass. And Burton able to pick it up. Shot, and that goes. Billy Burton with his second. Off the what looked to be failed clear at the time. But he was able to pick up that loose ball and finish past Bernstein. So it's now 17-12, 5-point game with 2:02 to go. And if Tyler Horvath's able to win this faceoff and get the ground ball by himself, that'll be a new career high in ground balls at 19.
And then
he's currently at 18, which, like I said, tied his efforts earlier in the season when they played Widener. And that's another ground ball and a career high for Tyler Horvath.
Yeah.
That's about his 24th face-off win. His career high in that is 31, which he had at Eastern last year, so he's really nowhere near that. But he gets in front, shot, nice save by Hudgens. This place would have gone into a frenzy if that one went. But Murrin, quick outlet, trying to find Tafe, gets past him. Now McSorley will have it. Gets checked from behind, but is able to hold on to it somehow, as it was Burton coming away with the check. Jared Long able to find Bernstein, and now McSorley's got it again with some pressure. Yep. Able to find Scanlon just as that 20-second clock was almost about to expire. Scanlon domes a player. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be backed up by Stockton. That couldn't have felt good. But whoever it was that he hit seems to be all right.
Now, 10 seconds separating shot and game clock as the game winds down.
Yeah, it looks like this one is all but over, but never say never, I guess. McHale will take a run at Moyer. For Stockton, they'll be home Wednesday for their regular season finale to take on the number 4 team in the Centennial Conference. That's the 9-5 Muhlenberg Mules at 7 o'clock, who they beat 14-12 in their last meeting, which was 2018 for their conference final, as Burton falls into the goal, and it goes as flags fly. Whoa.
Seems like he went head first into the goal. That's why it moved.
Yeah, and he's obviously shooken up a little bit. Hope he's all right. Wow. He came in with some force on that goal, and I believe the goal will count.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're going to assess a penalty. I don't know how you don't on a play like that. 42.9 seconds to go in this one. I want to give a preview of what's to come for Arcadia now. They'll be home on Wednesday to take on the number 9 team in their conference, the MAC Conference, the 0-12 Kings College Monarchs out of Pennsylvania. That's going to be at 7 at the Gene Lennox Westfield and Delran Pavilion, who they beat 20-3 last season. So the goal will count. Another flag will fly, and they're going to get Bernstein for that one. So it's going to be Bernstein sitting for the rest of this one. Unsportsmanlike conduct is what I'm sure they're going to get. He's going to be locked in, but it might not really matter.
Yeah.
4-goal game, 42 seconds to go. But what's nice for Stockton is they're going to be able to get their senior goaltender, Eric Lindskog, into the game. So Lindskog will come in for the end of this one. He's got 25 saves on the year, averaging about 14.35 goals against average and a 35% save percentage with 6 ground balls. He started the season. Bernstein took over, but Bernstein letting his emotions get the best of him there. I guess talked back to the referee. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, seems like some of his teammates are a little confused as well.
Yeah. So it'll be a 1-minute penalty locked in for Bernstein, but there's only 42.9 seconds to go. So we'll see what comes of it for Arcadia with a 4-goal lead for Stockton. Stockton trying to complete their senior day with a win. Some tough defense right away from Jared Long, able to jar it loose. And as he gets a cheer from this crowd, and Stockton will more than likely hold on to this one. As Jared Long was piping up the crowd, he didn't realize there was a turnover. Ball's still loose. Henry able to pick it up. Jake Waltz, a senior for Stockton, checked in moments ago. That shot goes wide for Chinichi, excuse me, I'm sorry. Final seconds, Burton hits the post. Scanlon comes away with it. He'll just send it down. Looks like Jake Waltz with a nice play, trying to find Dante Poli, but it was a little bit of a low pass. So with 3.9 to go, what a game today from both teams. A great effort from Arcadia and a great way to finish it for Stockton after a scoreless first quarter. It's a 17-13 win for Stockton on their senior day.
What a game, what an ending. Wow.
5 goals for the leader of the squad, Luke Swedlin. 4 for Dante Poli, 3 for Ryan Anderson, 2 for Regan Capozzoli. As for Arcadia, it was 3 for Landon Hajak, 2 for Billy Burton, 2 for Justin Chinichi, and 2 for Brian Albertson. Thank you to all who followed along here today. What a great ending to Stockton Senior Day. And once again, we'll be back here on Wednesday night for the regular season finale for Stockton. They'll be playing Muhlenberg at 7 o'clock. So for my broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio, my name is Eric Bretz. We'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your Saturday.